You know, considering this is Christmas and it is the end of the year, I really hardly thought about just buying all the manga in the world for myself as a Christmas present, but, you know, money. Hello brothers and sisters, my name is Daidarius and welcome to my Manga Haul December edition. That's right, this is the video where I talk about all the manga that I bought here in December. And it is much more than last month, but there's a good reason for that, so why don't we jump into that right away. So the first manga that I bought is Sundome Volume 2 and also other volumes, I'm gonna get to them later. Now Volume 2 especially, you can see it here. It's kind of hard to see, but it is in worse shape than the first one that I have in here. If you kind of compare the two, you can see, I don't know if it shows on camera, but you can kind of see that this is more yellowed than this one. And it is also in the spines, you can kind of see that they're more beaten up. It's kind of hard to, get the lights right. The reason is that number 2 is used because you can't buy it new anymore. Or if you will buy it new, it's gonna cost ridiculous amount of money. So I thought to myself, I'm just gonna buy it used, but as in a good quality as I could get, and this is it. It is banged up. It has some, bumps in it, and it is yellowed and stuff. But it is still, completed, and the pages is not yellowed or anything. So I think I'm happy with it. But I didn't only buy the second volume. I also bought the third volume, which is this one. This is new. I bought the 5th volume, which is this one. I bought the 6th volume. I bought the 7th one. And I bought the 8th and final one. Now, as you might notice, the 4th one is missing. It was supposed to arrive in the mail in the 4th of December and is coming from France via Amazon. However, there has been some unforeseen events, which means that it's gonna arrive the 8th of January, unfortunately. Hopefully I will get it there, so I will have completed my Sundome collection, considering that it is very obvious that it's going out of print. So that is why I just bought everything I could get my hands on, only missing the 4th volume. It's also why I settled with the rather banged up and used second one, just to complete the collection, because it is only 8 volumes, so why not complete it? And then I will be able to read it later on in 2020. So I am happy that I'm almost complete, but I'm still worried because I have the 4th volume waiting. I don't want the seller to write to me saying that unfortunately we couldn't get the volume anymore because it's out of print. So yeah, I can't wait to get the 4th and final one, so I have a complete collection of Sundome and being able to, read it in printed format. But that's the main reason why I bought so much manga this month is, well, I needed to complete Sundome pretty fucking fast because, yeah, out of print and stuff. So what else did I buy? I bought the 7th volume of Full Metal Edition, Full Metal Alchemist. Now, it turns out I was wrong. I said in my November manga haul video that this would first come out here in December. Turns out I read it wrong. It actually was out in November. I just, misread the date and stuff. So I bought it this month, which, it doesn't matter. At least I have it now. It is the 7th one, so we are nearly halfway there. We need 2 more volumes, and then we're halfway completing this edition. And I can't wait, because if you have seen my manga collection video, you know that I have 18 volumes of Full Metal Alchemist in the single edition in Danish. It got cancelled, and I thought about maybe I should just buy, the bookcase of it. You can see it right here. It contains all of the singles in English, but just when I was about to do it, I saw that these were coming out. I bought the 1st volume, and then I've been collecting them ever since, because this is the correct way, in my opinion, of course, to complete Full Metal Alchemist. It is Scottish editions. Their printing and quality of it is insane. And again, if there's any color paging in it, it is actually colored in here. So high quality volumes. I can't wait to complete the remaining 11 volumes of this, which is gonna take almost 3 years, since one comes out every 3 months, I think. So yeah, almost 3 years until this is complete, which kinda sucks, but luckily I'm distracting myself with other manga in the meantime, so it's not that bad. And finally, there's the manga you saw in the thumbnail, unless you don't really look at the thumbnail. In that case, hey, this is the prize for you. There's the manga over here, and it is Mobile Suit Gundam: The Origin. It is the first volume of 12, I believe. And I decided to buy this because I have it recommended a lot by other YouTubers, and the quality of it seems extraordinary. It seems extremely high, and I have never read a Mobile Gunsuit story before. I mean, I know of them, but I haven't read them before. And I've heard that The Origin is one of the best Mobile Suit Gundam mangas out there right now. I might be wrong. I mean, taste depends on the person, but I think this is a good place to start. And considering there's only 12 of them, I will buy them whenever there is, let's say, room in the monthly manga budget for it. So this is just a filler when I'm buying JoJo's, Berserk, and Full Metal Alchemist. If there's any room in that month, then I'm gonna buy this as well. And considering that those mangas also come out every 3 months, then there is 2 months where I can fill it up with this, as well as other series, which I don't know right now, but I will figure that out. But I am looking forward to read this manga. Now, as it is with other mangas that I own, I will not read it until I have completed this completely. Considering that, you know, it is completed. This is also the reason why I don't wait until Berserk is completed into the deluxe edition, considering that it is still ongoing. I'm just waiting for a certain amount of chapters to be collected into that edition so I can read it. Whereas in here, the series is completed, so, you know, I might as well just complete the whole thing before reading it. So that's just the way I'm going to tackle things. So whenever I'm starting to collect a series that has been completed in print, then I won't read it until I have the whole thing, so I don't have to wait for the next volume. I don't mind that in One Piece or My Hero Academia or One Punch Man or whatever, because I'm already following them weekly, and considering One Piece, it is also collected in these 3 collector's box sets, and the 4th is coming. I don't know if it's coming 2020 or 2021, but nevertheless, it is coming. I'm gonna collect One Piece in those collections only, basically because I have a lot of it in Danish and I want to have the whole series in English, but since this is a thing, I might as well just wait for those to come out. So there you have it. But nevertheless, this is all the manga that I bought in December. It could have been 1 volume more, but unfortunately I have to wait to next year. As a status update for manga reviews, you might have seen that I have uploaded a review for Tomie. Don't worry, Gyo and Uzumaki is in the works. I have recorded them, I just need to edit them. And also, right now I am in the 7th volume of Monsters, so there's only 3 volumes left of it, and once I have read it, I will compose a review for it, because then it will be fresh in my mind, and then I'll get back to the other mangas that I'm, you know, have not reading, but I have read, which is Death Note and All You Need Is Kill and Planet Test, and of course JoJo's Bizarre Adventures Part 1, 2, and 3. I might need to do some research on them because JoJo's particularly is almost a year since I read them, and since it is the first time, it is kind of limited of how much detail I remember of it, because it is so fucking crazy that it is hard to remember everything. You're just stunned about JoJo being JoJo's. But I will review those before I get to my Danish collection. And I don't even know if I'm gonna get to my Danish collection during next year, because I have all the English mangas slowly coming out that I'm reading. The next one I'm gonna read, for example, is gonna be Solanin Zone. I don't know. I'm not worrying about it. I'm not stressing about it. It's gonna come out when it's gonna come out. But just so you know, I am in the 7th volume of Monster. So 3 volumes to go, and then you will have a review, a fresh review of Monster. So I can't wait. The story has gotten a lot better since the 3rd volume, and I was hooked in the 3rd volume. But yeah, this is a very strong story, and I can kind of see now why some people call it a masterpiece. I won't go as far as calling it a masterpiece, but it is pretty fucking good. So yeah. But nevertheless, that is my manga haul for December 2019. What is your manga haul, if you have bought any manga, or what did you consider buying in December? I don't know. It might not just be manga, just might be anything. I considered buying toast, because toast. I don't know. Who fucking cares? I am out of energy. I am on the Christmas vacation. I have a shitty t-shirt. I even have jogging trousers on, or I don't know what it's called. You know what? Apparently gangsters in the hood wears. Oh, Jesus Christ, that's cringe. Okay, Anyway, I'm on Christmas vacation, so I'm just gonna try to edit this and also the upcoming Parasite review, which hopefully I will get out before New Year's. So, unfortunately, you will first get the top 10 in the beginning of next year, but that's how it goes when I'm on vacation. So, what are you gonna do? Whatever you think, comment below and me your thoughts. As always, until I see you next video, remember to stay awesome. See ya! Okay, don't need to buy more manga right now because that was an expensive one.